We must pay homage to him.
Collateral damage, but I'ma pay homage. I remember listening to music when I was in college. Even when I was young, I was always seeking the knowledge. Daydreaming of my wife's thighs, cause I love the fraudage. No cap, I'ma always keep it solid. Niggas asking me for crypto even though I lost my wallet. My clients, schizophrenic and psychotic. That's why my relationship with them is symbiotic. Nas said he remains flyest in the fat canias. I don't know what that means, but I pray to the most highest.
We must pay homage to him.
You know you're breaking my heart.
Yo, the manifesto, peep the manifesto. I'm flying on a plane from the north to archipelago. Your life's report in gold, even though it's hot and cold. Never fold, it feels great, you never sold your soul. Manifesto, peep the manifesto. I'm flying on a plane from the north to archipelago. Your life's report in gold, even though it's hot and cold. Never fold, it feels great, you never sold your soul. It's not your money.
It's not your money.
He is an old soul.
Your crypto esophagus filled with penile protrusions. In a pulse chain bathing suit with the nippled up delusions. I'm a Pan-African, Haitian American, humanitarian. Don't trust, verify. I'm not a Luciferian. It's not your money. Mixtape coming soon. No expectations. I learned that from Richard Hart too.
This. And they're like, oh, we're just gonna take your money back. It's not your money. It's not your money. It's not your money. It's not your money.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? Oh, man, what's going on, y'all? Salute to everybody. How y'all doing today, man? Good people. Here we are. Morning. What's going on to academaciated? Morning, all morning to you. DJ Dougie, as usual. Bang, 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 bang. Dr. Moray with the ho, ho, ho. Happy Christmas season. For sure, for sure. Christmas is in the air, right? For sure, for sure. We got Jason Smith in the building. How are you? How are you? I gotta give Jason a wrench too, man. The loyal supporter. Let me do that real quick before I continue. What's going on with y'all, man? What's the crypto scene looking like today, man? What's it looking like? What's Bitcoin looking like? What's Ethereum? What's Pulse Chain looking like? I almost said the real crypto. Whoops. Hey, you know, I always start. I said, listen, I'm not gonna keep y'all too long, because today's the day where I actually cannot keep y'all too long. You know what I mean? And then when I end up keeping y'all too long, don't get mad at me, please. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at bad people who do bad things on the blockchain. Get mad at them. Don't get mad at me. I don't. Oh man. You know, DJ and Dougie's asking for, you don't know. Where's Westcott been? He's around, man. He's chilling, man. You know, for the most part, I'm gonna say this. I still think we're in a bull market, right? There was a nasty liquidation that took place yesterday. Nasty. We're talking like 300 million liquidated. Just that's it. This is what we're doing. When you're involved with that life, ladies, liquor, and leverage, and loss. 300 million. That's crazy. And so that happened yesterday. And, you know, of course, I'm not going to say that was the antecedent that caused the market to go down, but the market's just been down like pretty much all day. Yes, and even, you know, kind of nobody cares. This is what we go through. This is what we do, man. And then at the same time, when I say like nobody cares, it's like people panicking. Like, why are you panicking? If you panicking now at this stage of the game, these markets, and you panicking now, and you supposed to have been here, then you're not really true to yourself and true to crypto, man. Like that's, I mean, come on. You got to be brand new. If you're coming through now, you just got here 2 weeks ago and you scared because last week there was another liquidation, a huge one, like 1 billion. And yesterday, another, you know, almost $500 million liquid. This is what happens. Now we're in a bull market. You think that's not gonna happen? Of course it's gonna happen. People are going to sell, people are gonna do whatever they can to get to the bag. You know? I remember a couple streams back, like months ago. I used to, throughout the summer when I was like really aggressively making my point to dispel the foolishness that the naysayers believed against people who wanted to hold on to the pillar tokens. And during that time, when I was like, you know, every now and then I would refute nonsensical claims that these people, oh, they're toxic, this and that, the maxis are crazy, stupid, ignorant talk. And I would, you know, because it was just sheer ignorance. There's really like almost, it's just nonsense. And during my frequent streams, I would say things like, why don't people take the time out to breathe, like live life? And while you're living life, experiencing life, exploring life, you know you're dealing with cryptocurrency, why don't you engage in some type of natural activity in your normal waking lives away from a computer and connect with people and maybe bring up a conversation involving cryptocurrency and the cryptos you like. Like if you're a man and you like women and you're in the world living your life and you bump into a female who's attractive, who's appealing to you, why don't you find a way? Just make the connection, connect, and sprinkle a little cryptocurrency conversation in that. Because who doesn't want to talk about how to make some money, how to learn about making money? What is money? How does it even work? Where did it come from? Why are we at this point in history? Get into a conversation with people in your normal life, like in a natural way. Don't sound like you're some type of snake oil salesman trying to sell something. No, you have it. You see something. You see someone you like. Hey, make it happen. The chemistry is already there, connecting you two. You feel it. When you see somebody you like, sometimes you don't even have to utter a word. You could experience the attraction. Build off of that. Do you think these people did that? I'm talking about reality here. I'm talking about reality. You know, where, in a sense, where a certain reality that can possibly pay off in more ways than one. You might meet a loving person in your life who's going to possibly give you nothing but benefits and blessings that you didn't even imagine, or maybe not. But at least you're living, you're experiencing. You're not stuck on a device, getting on a spaces, talking to men who you probably will never meet, hours on end, every day, thinking that you're doing something. We had people who were doing spaces every day. Every day. Talking to other men. If that's your thing, that's one thing. Because, people embrace the rainbow. It is what it is. If that's your thing, that's what you do. It's what you do. It's your business. When you're on crypto, you every day without fail, multiple times during the day, talking to men on a daily, regular, frequent, often, without skipping a beat. Sometimes too much of something is just not good for you after a while. It's real talk. Why don't you step away from the device? Instead of like brainwashing yourself into a situation where it's just like it becomes completely toxic, the real toxicity and unhealthy, instead of saying that maxis are toxic, instead of saying maxis are toxic, you shooting at maxis, blah, 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 figuratively speaking, shooting, boom, 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 boom. Why don't you go inward? Leave the device and go live life. You want to see people come into the community? You want to see people, checks my pulse, I see you. What's going on, checks? You want to see people living, you want to see people adopt the cryptos you like, that we like, then we don't have to go but so far as just exercise your creativity, your imagination, your living life. You at the grocery store, you at a mall, you just whatever traverse you do, wherever you are, a coffee shop, you driving somewhere, you got to pull up for some gas, or some fine specimen pulls up and is pumping some gas, son. You be like, oh, excuse me, you dropped your keys. Oh, thank you. Man, you married? No. There you go. That's your way in. Keep doing that. Do that, do that, do that, do that, do that. And you're excited because you're in crypto. So share some of your excitement with somebody you might eventually pair up with. You don't know who they know. They might catch the good energy you're giving off and might want to duplicate that and pass it on and have some real natural onboarding. Y'all be talking about some on board, this forced, right? This forced thing. It's never voluntary and natural. It's some type of contrived manufacture. I'm just gonna on board. Like I'm gonna force you to get on my ship, on my blockchain ship. You better get on it. It doesn't work like that. That's not life. That's not how it works. You're actually off-putting. These people, we missing the point, missing the mark, missing, you know. So when I used to say, why don't people, try to figure out these young guys that consistently get on the spaces every single day, every day throughout the day. You're talking to other men throughout the globe every day. Every day, bruh. Like, that is maddening to me. And then in mostly every type of situation, their feelings about maxis are like antagonists, right? Why do so many people just feel so they're just so threatened by somebody who just wants to believe in what they believe in and publicly talk about it and support it? Why are folks so threatened about it? Maybe because they want to be like you and they don't know how to. They envy you and don't know how to. Maybe, I don't know. But at all times, we got to look at the big picture in a certain sense. We got to look at the big picture because the world is bigger than what we think it is. The world is bigger than our views and our opinions and our thoughts. Seriously. I mean, come on. I got up today and I made the mistake of listening to a crypto stream this morning. And I'm going to tell you why I made the mistake. Because I click on a live stream. I'm not going to tell you the live stream. I'm not going to do that. Because it's kind of immaterial. But it's relative. The first thing, at 2 minutes, no more than 5 minutes, I'm listening to the stream. And someone asked the streamer a question about why Maxi is a Maxi conversation comes up. And the streamer's like, oh, I don't understand why the Maxis are not, understanding how these other coins on the blockchain are doing well. This liquidity providing and web liquidity, and these coins have been outperforming Pulse Chain, Hex, PulseX, and Inc. The whole time these coins have launched. Nobody, listen, bruh. When I say things like, if you're involved in a situation that's helping you receive some form of stability, some form of revenue, some form of money, prosperity, that's good for you. I ain't mad at you. I can't sing that because copyright. I'm not gonna be, if you're not stealing from people, you're not scamming like these Sacrifice Project leaders have done. You know what I mean? You're not hurting people, you're not robbing people, you're not hacking, right? Pillaging through the blockchain space. That's a win, right? Shouldn't it be a win? If you're making money with your liquidity providing and your liquidity web program, schmogram, protocol, schmotocol that you got going on, focus on that. Keep winning. They want Maxis to talk about what they got going on, in my opinion, because why else would is at the time of this recording, it's December. We're about to approach Christmas, like the day. The season is about to officially become winter. 2024, December. And you still talking about some Maxis on your mind still? This is how much space we're renting in your brain? Bruh, let it go. Let it go. If you focusing on whatever's important to you, just keep your nose down in there. Keep doing what you're doing. But these people are right? There's just something there. There's a flaw. There's some type of a disconnect. I don't even think it's a disconnection. It's just this lack of understanding. Just accept it for what it is. Because, and then the stream is talking about, why can't we all get along? Now, this is not Rodney King, right? This is bigger than some, why can't we all just, it's not about getting up. Listen, bruh. Oh, they're not going to like what you believe in and this. Listen, man. That's an age-old question that began since the dawn of human civilization. Why can't we all get along? I'm going to tell you why we can't all get along once again. For the people in the back row, the super back row, in the infinity row, you know, you've ever seen an infinity pool, people? And it's at the border. You see that border where the sky meets the border of the pool? There's people over there. They're in the back row. That's them. And this is for them. They're at the border where not even infinity. You could go to a beach. You watch the horizon where the water meets the sky. That line right there, that's right there where you see it and you don't see it at the same time. It's for the people who are sitting back there. Once again, I'm going to say it. You know why there cannot be everybody getting along, son? Because you have the human factor, the human greed factor, the human selfish factor. You tie those things with some money, it's not your money. When it really doesn't be, when they really believe your money is not your money, that's when you have the conflict. And they add a bunch of principles and formulas and politics and policies, right? To control your money, you have a problem, fundamental. Figure it out, folks. After that, it can't be explained any more than that. If you want to explain, if you want more information, do your own research. Do your own research. It's amazing to me how people are so unsettled. They want to hear Maxis. They want to hear Maxis talk about X, Y, and Z. Tokens, X, Y, and Z coins, X, Y, and Z projects. It's everybody's right to do whatever they want to do. What you do behind, what you do on your own time is your business, just like it's mine. Man, like, I mean, really? You know, and I'm the type of person, like, just because I talk about certain coins doesn't mean I'm blind. That's me. You think Maxis are blind? If you're in crypto and you got in DeFi, the depths of DeFi, and you hung out this long, post-chain this long, you got exposed to a lot outside of the four coins, the pillar tokens. Outside of the pillar, we got exposed to everything. And if you have some type of analytical mind, you like to study, you like to learn, right? You never stop learning. You're gonna find out about other stuff going on. And if you don't like it, and if it doesn't appeal to you, and you have no interest there, what's the problem? But these people are so unsettled. The majority it's like the Maxis are like the nucleus, and everything outside of that surrounds the nucleus. Everybody else is just clamoring, trying to figure things out. And guess what? We need both to make everything work. We got it. We got this. We understand it. We understand there's no perfection in anything. I understand it. Well, a lot of y'all still don't understand how time have to prove who you are, what you're about, what you've created, how well your tokens are, how well they work, all that. Just the same that it had to, the founders had to go through that for themselves. The founder, I'm talking about the founders of blockchains and coins that have presence, that have a brand, that have been around for years. They had to go through these initial stages of disbelief, not even disbelief, of curiosity, maybe rejection. They had to go through that. So grow up, people. Evolve. Think big. Think higher. Go outside and dream about meeting somebody, right? Visualize it. And maybe it'll happen to you. Or visualize you coming out of a bad situation in your life. You know, solving a problem, a challenge that you might be facing. Visualize that. Maybe the solution could come to you and you go outside and guess what? You resolve the situation. Go outside, live, exist, right? Explore, just be. Instead of being on a computer arguing about why a maxi is not talking about your XYZ token. There's an entire world out here, right? That's operating, functioning, right? Evolving with or without us, with or without our input and what we think, whatever. But these people reduce themselves to, I guess, the mind of a primate, maybe a little step above, but they could exercise some level of consciousness and choose, exercise their free will, but it's not at a high level. That's why a lot of people don't end up, lasting long in crypto, man. You don't make it. Because there's certain things you lack, you don't understand. And then you get mad at yourself because you don't understand why maxis are the way, some maxis are the way they are. So some are just super, because there's levels to everything, like super committed. And then there's variations and nobody cares. Just do what you do. Do what you do. We're one day closer, folks. I've been saying it. LaDaddy Amor, I see you. Good to see you. But we're one day closer to all-time high for all these coins that I've been talking about. And other people are anxiously waiting to prove how good they are. And you know what? Bravo to you. Bravo for you coins that are anxiously waiting to prove how good you are and how good you've been up to this point and how many super hundreds of thousands and millions of X's you've already done on the chain. That is a win. That's great. That's man, that's fabulous, man. That's fantabulous. That's fantabulous. Okay. But everybody got a right to also chill and see how things unfold. And the way where I say chill is not to dismiss your fantabulous coins that went 100 billion X. No, nobody dismissing that. But we looking at something else too. We looking at something else that caused that was created to cause your coin to go 100 billion X. We're looking at something else that was laid down. That was a copy of another network that introduced a smart contract to the world, the first network. We're looking at something that was already here, right? That a founder had the foresight to say, okay, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this, and here we are. And if your coin did 1 trillion X, tell the man thank you. They can't even do that. That's the problem. See, they're quick to tell you about some Mac. Nobody cares. Like, especially me. Like, I don't care about the Maxi, whatever y'all got talking. This is gibberish. It's gibberish. You don't even have the decency to say thank you, RH, for allowing me to create a system right now that allowed me to see 10 trillion X in 18 months. You know? And I find it interesting. Big Smock, I see you, Big Smock in the building. Said Facts Wonder, man. Hope all is well with you. Glad to see you. I find it interesting. Yo, why don't people like these coins that they show charts They show data. They do streams. They talk about these coins that do so well that have outperformed all of Richard Hart's coins, right? I've seen, like, you could just see it. You see all this talk, all this, and all this, that, and da. And I'm like, okay, well, why don't you have a greater following than what you have right now, since you allow people to see 100 trillion X? Why doesn't the entire crypto space know about your coin that did 150 trillion X in 18 months? You know what I mean? Like it's and then you start to, then people, if you those of us who understand, have a great grasp as to what these guys do and what takes place on the chain, where you could see the messiness is super messy, because the 150 trillion X narrative is the bait to get you in, right? It's the worm on that hook, on that fish hook. You got to be quicker than that. The guy with the fish hook and the dollar next to it, yeah, that 10 trillion X. You got to be quicker than that. You watching certain messy mechanics that take place, man. It's brutal. It's dog eat dog in crypto. It's like, if you're not on the inside, some kind of inside, and you don't, you're not connected, you don't have the scoop on when certain things are gonna launch, when to get ready, when to buy in, to get ready to dump on everybody who's coming in after you. Certain operations like that have been taking place for years and will continue to take place. And they'll give you 150 trillion X as a gimmick, as a marketing ploy or tool to say, oh, shoot, this person put $1 and made 1.5 trillion. Man, let me see if I could put $1.50 behind them. Let me see if I could put $10 behind them. I want to make trillions and get stuck, get rocked to sleep, get rugged, get robbed. You're not a part of the in crowd. You're not a part of the in crowd. You're not close to a founder, right? You're not close to a founder, because that's one of the reasons why one of these weird people who launched the sacrifice, weird person launched the sacrifice, told his people, the screenshots were circulating within the last year and a half, circulating, saying, yo, in addition to being a founder, a hodler, an owner of exchange, another way that you could be extremely successful in crypto is if you're extremely close to the founder. That's how you could also get rich. And it's hard. It's hard to see that, to accept it as somebody who's on the outside, when the majority of people in this world are not close to any crypto founder. Billions of people don't know about what we got going on here, so they're not close to any founder, much less crypto in general. So when you watch it, people tell you, yo, for this last year and a half, this chart has outperformed Pulse Chain, PulseX by the trillion X's. You're like, okay, that's good. Did you thank RH for allowing this chain to even exist so you can see your chart do exceedingly well? Did you at least have the decency, the common decency, human decency, to say, oh, damn, if it was, because did you do that on any other chain? Did you do that on another chain? Did you see 1.8 million XX trillion gains on another chain? No. Where did you find that? Where did Pulse got you? At minimum, even if you don't like the man, because you use that as a ploy to validate your work, your existence, and how you think you're better than RH. That's how a lot of them do. That's what a lot of them do. That's what a lot of them do. Because see, what you said there, Smock, is the whole thing about the messiness. This is the messiness about what these people do. They will tell you, yo, my coin went 2.8 million trillion X squared, infinity, versus Pulse Chain, PulseX, Inc, and Hex. Damn, man, my coin is so much better than what RH coins are doing. Look what it did. But ask these mother effers if they can cash out collectively. Ask them. Bruh, I saw somebody talk about how their coin went up to 100K. Not in market cap, not in volume, not in liquidity pool. The value of one unit of one of their Johns. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to all the good people around the world. I need to expand my view. Shout out to all the good people around the world. I don't care where you from. You a good person and your soul is right. Your spirit is right. Your heart and mind are in the good place. You try your best to be a better person today than you were yesterday. Shout out to you. Shout out to all y'all, wherever you are. But I said John because that's the slang that comes out of Philly. Shout out to Philly. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the good people, though, throughout the world. But the one coin went up to, the dude said, yeah, because, my coin went up to, $99,000, dollars. And but did your supporters, could your supporters have cashed out? Because I looked at the liquidity pool, 230K with one of the pools with your coin, 230K. You're looking at a situation here where you got into something and you're looking at the coin go 100K. What's the first thing you're going to do? Number one, you're going to be super happy. You're going to feel like you just got, you won something big in your life. And you want to cash that joint out. Number two, whether you admit it or not, you want to get that bread. You want to get the money. And then you find out, the slippage is ridiculous. The slippage is re. You try to cash that joint out, your $99,000 came out to $100 because the liquidity pool is suspect. Not enough money. It's not your money. The mechanics are whatever they are, but they'll tell you their coin went up 100 trillion X. The reality of the situation is, too, people, like, in many cases, like there's going back to what I said before, and shout out to the viewers who came in late or who missed it. I used to talk about months ago when I was going hard against people who were talking bad about or going against maxis and this and that. Is maxi talking, maxi pad, Kotex, foolishness. Say, listen, why don't you live your life instead of being on the spaces every day, talking to men like yourself? Because they got to be like yourself. You on the spaces every day. Like minds think alike. Show me your friends. I'll show you who you are. Your network is your net worth. You on these guys. You're on the spaces every day with men. And if you are, for example, a heterosexual man, and you're on the spaces every day with men, where's the balance? What are you doing? You have to leave your house, right? If you work, I don't know, if you want to just breathe in some fresh oxygen, what they say, like touch grass, you find somebody who appealing, right? Like, ooh, attractive female somewhere. You go into your neighborhood, your local Walmart or whatever shopping, you see some, oh, snap, son. Woo-wee. She probably dropped her phone right next to you. She dropped her phone. and you're gonna be like cornball and not like try to like converse or talk or socialize. So when you do the best and you do socialize, you're not going to speak about some crypto because everybody understands money and the struggle. If you're in Walmart shopping, you understand the struggle because you're trying to get a deal. You understand? You're trying to save your bread. You're trying to get the most for your buck. On top of that, you seen somebody that's fire and she's giving you rhythm. She's giving you rhythm. You could feel the chemistry without even saying a word. You feel the attraction. You pick up the phone, you say, oh, hey, here you go. Oh, thank you. You're like, oh, man, you married? Flat out. You just jump right. You married? No. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Wham, wham, wham. Wham, wham, wham. Wham, 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 wham. You do your thing. You convert. You go, oh, so what you doing after this? Oh, I'm going to this and that. Oh, you want to, hey, let me, let's go, grab a bite to eat somewhere or go to a coffee shop or just stand outside and just talk or stand right there and talk and build. And then there's your opportunity to do some on board, schmon because you're like, oh, what you know about, look at the price of what's going on. Oh, isn't it so stressful how life is so costly right now? She's like, yeah, it's so costly. Yeah, what you gonna do? Yeah, what do you do? Well, I'll do this, I'll do that. And I like crypto. Oh, what's crypto? You mean like Doge? No, I don't mean Doge. I mean something better than Doge. Really? And there you go. There you go. You're not talking about no Elon Musk government weird agency. You're not talking about none of that. Nobody cares about that. You talk about connecting with something because you're living life, right? You're experiencing life. You're exploring life. You met somebody who's fire, right? You come with the conversation because you confident in yourself and what you've been doing with this crypto thing, and that exudes. Right? People like when they see confidence. They can feel it. They can see it. They can feel it. Yeah, a woman appreciate that. Men are supposed to be the protector, right? Provider. Supposed to, show presence. And then you have a conversation like, yeah, this and that, cryptocurrency, very powerful, this and that, powerful, all these words. And you exude greatness. Do that for a change instead of being on a Spaces. You know what I mean? Being on some Telegram voice chat. Too much of something is not good for you after a while, right? Unhealthy. Come on, what we doing? Come on, what we doing? And for one thing, let me tell you something. It's not for like it's for the single people, man. I'm not trying to see smart facts. My wife keeps a track on me too, man. There's no disrespect to her. No. Yeah, I'm married too, man. I'm married too, but I can see how people are misusing their opportunity for sure, man. My wife keeps a track on me too, man. No cap. And you know what? I understand it. I understand it fully. It is what it is, man. It's respect. It's respect because, I keep a track on her too. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, man. You know what I mean? Hey. Commonality, negotiation. Yes, mutual, But no, it's for the single people out here, man. And so when I saw Hex Futures, shout out to Hex Futures. Sometimes he's in the chat. He put out something on Twitter about he asked me in one of my previous streams, what do I think about a Hex reality show? Or like a crypto, Hex reality show. I was like, yo, that'd be crazy during a bull run. And we in a bull run. Like, something original, something like it is different. You're not, what I'm saying? Like, it's not a coin launch, right? Grift, donation phase, and foolishness. Just try to fund somebody's lifestyle. No, it's not about that. And, I'm watching it materialize where ideas are being thrown out. Eco Builder, that's also his name on Twitter. Well, he's asking, do a poll out, said, hey, what do people think about, having a Hex pulse chain type of reality show where you house a group of people who are indigent, homeless people in a room, and they know about crypto, and they just something to put out there. Would anybody audition to that? And stuff like it's It's just something that I saw and I was like, yo, this is different. I like it. I like it. I like that. It's different, man. Using your imagination, creativity, and you trying to do a good deed. Like, come on. Homelessness, try to house some people for a little bit of while, and maybe possibly, you know, they could go on to bigger and better things, find some type of stability, post-show, post-reality. Hey, that's fire to me. That's fire to me. That's better than talking about why a maxi is not glazing you and your nondescript coin. You know what I'm saying? Think bigger. Think different. Like the old Wu-Tang album from back in the days, man. That was I like that album, bro. Album's kind of fire. I know I'm dating myself. Nobody cares. But think different. I was like, yo, this is cool, man. You never know. And then you're watching, like, and I don't know what that'd be. I don't know what the scope is. I don't know how big that can be. Yeah, I don't know what that entails. But I've watched reality shows, not watch, like I've seen how it's evolved from the Real World on MTV to today. Real World, what was like late 90s to now, over 25 years of all kinds of weird stuff. Imagine a see, I'm talking about relationship with you know, single guys meeting women and all that. Imagine a 20v1, right? One Mexican woman and 20 men with the balloon game. Imagine that. How entertaining would that be, bruh? Or vice versa, one man and 20 women with the balloon game, and it's pulse chain related. Like, you know, hey, you know, come on, make creative, man. I remember I was also thinking, like, I don't know, do something artistic. You playing games on, I don't know, anything, something. Expand. You gotta expand, man. Bring the attention towards whatever you like. You like talk about politics? Well, talk about politics and some like, and it's like crypto related and this and that, and it's people like trying to, you know, single people trying to meet. I don't know. Promote continuity in a weird way. Promote continuity in a different way. And at the same time, you naturally onboarding this onboard that y'all keep talking about. Oh, you know, an onboard, that feels so Amway-ish to me. When I hear this whole talk about onboard, it's like network marketing times 100. It bothers my stomach when I hear it. Because I used to try that. I used to walk with my easel. I used to walk with I was 19 years old, failing in New York City, failing. I had an easel on, my polyester get up, top to bottom, top polyester, bottom polyester, and my penny loafers with no penny in the shoe. Actually, it was brown. It was brown, not copper shining. Penny loafer, slipping and sliding, and it was sleet because it was like kind of icy out, you know, sometimes where it was just like, yeah, I remember that. Black socks. And I'm walking around with an easel and the Amway kit, the $150 Amway kit, trying to do presentations in the easel, thugging it out, grinding. Shout out to Clips. Grinding before grinding was a grinding. Network marketing sponsor. Had that. Network, my upline. The only thing I liked about Amway was the detergent, the cleaning product. I thought I was doing something. I was like, yeah, ma, I got my own business, ma. Aren't you proud of me? Yo, I was like, yeah, I'm doing them. Yeah. On board. I'm trying to onboard. You know how much money I made from doing that? First of all, I spent anywhere from $100 to $150. I don't know exactly how much. It's a blue kit. This blue plastic box. I'm walking around with my easel and clipboard. A walking professor at 19. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just listening to my sponsor telling me I need to onboard. So I'm running through the streets of Harlem, the streets of the Bronx, Brooklyn, and I'm going to whoever I knew, you know, let them get together, do a get together, and they're like, hey, Wonder, what we getting together about? I gotta do this presentation. And I'm coming in there with my getup, polyester down from head to toe. Thought I was doing some 19, man. Well, yo, I'm trying to get to the bag. I didn't want to sell crack. I had friends who were doing that. They were locked up. Some got killed. I didn't want to do that. Just graduated, fresh out of high school. Oh yeah, I'm getting to the bag. I'm a businessman now. I'm onboarding. Fail, major fail. Meanwhile, I was watching my upline's upline. In other words, my sponsor's sponsor of the sponsor of the sponsor that went all the way to the diamond level, the highest level that any type of person could have achieved, could have reached, right? It was emerald, and I think it was diamond, something. Man, this was like 30 years ago. But I was traumatized behind that, man. I was traumatized. Polyester is not good in the wintertime. It's not thick. It's not corduroy. It can't block the wind. But I knew I had to dress to impress. And I'm 19. I didn't have that bread like that. Again, I was not going to sell crack. And it was easy to do that. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do something on my own merit. You know how much money I made from investing $150? My sponsor, my direct guy who onboarded me, gave me a check for $1.36. I left that shit alone, bro. I put 6 months of work. I'm in the streets for real. Onboarding Schmont, never again. Lies, because what I do, Primerica, thought I had enough experience with my 6 months of failing in Amway. Went to Primerica, didn't work. Herbalife didn't work. LCI, some telecommunications nonsense, same thing. Network marketing wasn't my thing. But going back to these onboard, when you're watching these diamond, these conventions these guys were having, regional. I'm not going to say that it didn't work, but it didn't work for me, though. That onboard schmonboard didn't work for me. These people were pushing whips, luxury vehicles. They were showing themselves in mansions. You're like, yo, they didn't even have to work. In other words, they were comfortable. They were showing you smiling. Everybody showed their pearly whites. Pearly whites. Like they brushed their teeth with the best Amway toothpaste could provide. Pearly whites, man, you feel like you want to be in the picture too. Nice blazers, these things, and the status and appearance, and this regional this and regional that, and yeah, Amway, oh yeah, and picture like you graduate. You know how when you graduating or you taking a class picture, that's how it looked like. But it's just older people. Because to me, I'm like, I'm 19. I was 19 at the time. I'm looking at these people. I'm like, I want to be there. I want to be like that. I want to be like that. I want to onboard. Fail. I knew my limitations. I'm not a good salesperson. Other people were killing it to the point where they could sit down and make money on a regular coming to $1.36 after 6 months. I was done. Playing with me. Don't play with me, man. Don't play with me, man. $1.36. I looked at it. I didn't even cash the check. I wrote void on it and left it alone, yo. Left it alone. My money order, a money order back then cost me more. $1 money order cost more for me to get the money order back then than the check I got. It was disrespectful. I looked at the dude. I was like, you can't be serious. I was so heated. Warm. I was warm, instantly warm. Like I was on the stove and the temperature was rising. I got a check from his personal account. Nothing official like, Amway Enterprises Limited, Esquire Enterprises Productions, It was his personal check. Hounding him for like months for $1.36. We're not doing that. And then fast forward 3 decades later, I'm hearing about some onboard kick rocks, bro. With your toes, kick them stones, both feet. I'm knocking on nobody's door. I did that. I don't care. I don't care. And it got me mad because you watching all these people smiling at you, just like here now with this crypto. All these people smiling. It got me mad, yo. I'm not gonna even lie, yo. It got me pissed off. I was pissed. You know what I'm saying? You watching all these people. Oh, 55, 55. I'm rich, biatch. Yeah, 55, partying. You on a luxury V. You pushing Audis. You on a yacht. This yacht. Popping bottles. Oh, yeah. Who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want that? Right? And then I was getting warm again. And I'm like, I would love for my family to be on a yacht too. Not with y'all, but on a yacht. No. Not to disrespect my good viewers here. What I'm talking about. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Hey. It's real talk. Twin fam, I see you in the building, man. Twin fam said I would never allow once these hex to pop a Yeah, why not? Look, these people can't think outside the box, man. A lot of us, we could do, you know what I'm saying? We can make some things happen with, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's not your money. You want to see something done, you do it. You know what I mean? Like somebody got, hey, man, I think it's a great idea, man. You got some homeless people in a house and they frolicking and molicking and getting to the crypto, doing whatever it is for crypto purposes, educating people and learning about themselves and telling their story. And hopefully they can uplift themselves out of a bad situation when they leave the house. And then guess what, man? It's entertaining. We look good. You know, this, hey. A lot of us aren't wrapped too tight. We don't have it all figured out. You know what I mean? But it'll be very entertaining. I think it's, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Twin Fam. Shout out to Twin Fam. Dr. Moore says, 21 men play Baloo Gear. Some people will definitely in the community would like that. Yeah, why not? Why not? I don't want to hear about no, right? Weird. I don't know. The same one. We gotta think outside the box. I don't have to. I'm saying, I'm not gonna shoot that idea down. That reality TV eco builder came up with. I think it's a great idea. Man. Shout out to y'all. Disciple, Dr. Disciple. See, I got Dr. Moore and Dr. Disciple in the building. How fortunate are we to have these gentlemen in the chat? Salute to y'all. And how fortunate are we to have everyone else who do what we do and contribute to the betterment of our lives and the people who we care about. Salute. I always gotta mention that because it's important. It's very important. It's all online now. A lot of these Shantytown leaders are network. Yeah, you could tell. Yeah, it's weird, man. Like, yeah, everything. Look, listen, bro. Oh my God, yo, it's cringe. Oh my God. I have an aversion. In a way. When I hear conference, I instantly curl up. Like, no, sir. I've had enough conferences in my line of work. Oh, this retreat. Oh, we got to go to this 3-day conference. I mean, I was like 21 years old, right? When I went to my first 3-day conference, bro. And I met this fine specimen of a person. I can't listen, man. Let me not even, you know what I'm saying? I didn't care about no 3-hour lectures in these conferences. It was about, let me get to know this fine. I'm 21, sir. Ma'am, I'm 21. I can't be participating. You got me here, and this is fine specimen. Man, this is what it was, bruh. I'm not thinking about no conference, man. I don't want to know about this modality. I don't want to know about your principles and policy and philosophy of the modality of mental health and all that from back then, from the early night. No. Let's see this fine, exquisite Coca-Cola bottle shape. Let me stop because I love my wife. Anyway, the conference thing, bro, it's like, all right, what else? I'm always left with a what else? And then, you know, Richard, you want to see something done, you do it. I don't work for you. That's the whole, right? You want to see something? If I was, let me tell y'all, man, because sometimes I look at myself, I say things happen for a reason, right? Man, if I had the youthful energy that, and which I still do, I don't believe I'm old, not for a second, because those things, those examples I showed you about 19 years old, I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember like I had the easel and my polyester blazer shirt, my tie, my polyester pants, my braided belt. I thought I was doing something. And my black socks with my loafers, I thought I was doing something. Everything was matching. With my short haircut, I had a Caesar. I thought I was doing something. I remember that like it was yesterday, man. So that I don't feel like I'm old. No, I still feel like I know in my mind, I'm young, bro. I'm young. For sure, man. Don't play with me. Like, this is what we doing. I don't care about none of that. Every time, oh, happy birthday. Why? Whose birthday is it? Oh, it's mine. Oh, I don't feel different. How you feel? I feel great, motherfucker. Anytime they be telling me about my birthday, and oh, you're going up in age. They told me I was going up in age when I turned 30. You're like, you're getting old. No, I'm not. Still not. I'm great. I don't care what my body's telling me. My mind's telling me something else. My mind's telling me my body need to catch up. My mind's telling me I am great and youthful and vibrant, and my body need to catch up. That's yeah. So when I hear the whole thing about the conference, there's something about that just come on, we could do better, bro. This ain't about nobody cares. Because after a while, let me say this: it's not that nobody cares, because you care, yeah, conference, yeah. Well, who else is coming through? Who else coming through? Look at what the Bitcoin conferences have done, right? It's like, oh, it's like a fair. You got this table here, these groups of people there, and these necklaces, these tags. It's like a job. Like what? Can we not evolve? I'm not walking to your weirdo coin table. I'm not doing that. This is what if I was 25 years younger and crypto was out, bro. Let me tell you, man, I already understand it. And people, I know you could, yeah, bruh, there'd be no, these people don't know what they're missing, man. You young people are fumbling the bag. You fumbling the opportunity. You fumbling you just don't know how bad you fumbling. You fumbling and bumbling. What's available to y'all right now, man? The stuff you can do. You're too lazy. Stop being that lazy, man. You gotta get up off your laurels. Do what you got. If you're 20 years old and you're learning about this crypto, you know what type of opportunity you have at the palm of your hands to improve just the skill of socialization. We're not talking about just money here. We're talking about connecting. Come on, bruh. Really building. Because the old people, we did the best we can, but you know, some of us gave you broken plates for you to fix. Just like our predecessors have done to us. And we just passed down weird energy. Sorry, not sorry. It's not my fault. I mean, you know, I try to just improve whatever I impart to my loved ones and the youth. I hope is beneficial. I'm not trying to be a problem because how's that? I'm not solving anything. I'm not helping be the solution. But some of y'all who 20, 25 years old, yo, get with the program, man. You got Generation X's and boomers that think you all are lazy, like lazy for real, like too soft. You don't know what it's like to have a job as a kid and keep a job all the way well into your late adulthood. You don't know what that's like. You just quit whatever, do whatever. You got crypto in your palm of your hands right now to change the paradigm of what you understand money to be and what you understand how you can just socialize and get to the bag and also get to a better community, building wellness, all kinds of stuff, man. You got crypto. You just come on, bro, get to the bag. What are you doing? What are y'all doing? You get on the spaces every day, 7 days a week with men talking. If that's your grinder, rainbow, element, and energy, that's one thing. But if it's not, then get it together for real. What are you talking about? Because some of us we just don't have it. Like these old models of old conference, that's an old model. That's an old boring model. Times have changed, bruh. Reality. Times have changed, man. That's why reality TV, yeah. Do something. Yeah. What we doing? Things evolve. Now people popping balloons just to get a piece of trim. They popping balloons just to get some buns. Yeah, because it's evolution. It's evolution. So what else? What y'all are young. Y'all can understand this better than I can. All I can do is maybe impart some wisdom. Huh? But some of us are in some conference online, virtual. The COVID is over. Forget about all that. There's one thing if we were all locked down again. Okay, we're gonna do a virtual. Okay, we're gonna do this and that. Whatever, man. But I get it too, man. And the internet is a strange place. You meet a lot of weirdos on the internet. You gotta be careful out here in life, in general, though. In general, gotta be careful. But let me tell you something. I mean, like, really, man. Any function you're going to, like, look, some people celebrating the holidays. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Do something. I don't know, man. I don't know. You get a little get together. You got a little get together going on, right? You got to get a little get together going on. And, some people, they back in the days, I remember when I was coming up, I mean, I don't know what it was. We were freaks, bro. We were freaks. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. I'm saying this is my hate. Before I got married, like I was just we were getting to it, bro. Getting freaks. You know what I'm saying? Chicks were putting me on, like, yo, got this like sex toy party. What we doing? Before Diddy was doing Diddy and the nasty stuff, no Diddy activity. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. But I knew women that they would just get together, and all they would discuss is these toys, bruh. They would make candy out of the toys. They would make cakes out of the toys. They would make and what do you think they were doing? Getting horny as fuck. And what do you think they did after that? After they left the toy, what do you think they did? What do you think was going on? What do you think was going on? Late 80s, early 90s, middle 90s, up to the end of the night. What do you think was going on? What do you think? We was freaks. Huh? You think that changed? No, you're dealing with human beings. Huh? If we had the internet, we had crypto on top of that. Oh man, yo, sprinkle some pulse chain energy all over that, man. All over, sprinkle some pulse chain, all that. Oh yeah. All these toys, all this allure and this energy, and it's nothing but intimacy all over, up in the air. Is thick. You could cut it with a knife. Oh yeah. Y'all today are doing something else. I don't know what y'all about. I don't know what you too glued to the internet. That's not doing anything for you. We didn't have that like that. We had some America Online. Ricky Lake, America Online. She's advertising some America Online. Ricky Lake. Yeah, we use that. We use that too. But at the same time, we were on it too, man. Real life, man. Real life. Get into it, man. Yeah. Young people, young adults, we will get into it, man. Get into each other for real. Diseases running rampant. Stop lying. Don't be acting like it wasn't running rampant. It was running rampant. Diseases, all that. People didn't care. I cared, but people didn't care, bro. Come on, bro. I don't know what you do. Yo, what's your future going to look like in 10, 20 years? You're going to be like, yeah, my life was just incorporated into the algorithm. My internet was just my life. I mean, virtual reality. I mean, I was just all about Neuralink. The AI was my best friend. I had a whole AI village and relationship with AI. That's terrible, bro. In my opinion. What are you going to do? Have AI girlfriends? Huh? And you got crypto here? I hear it's about this bread. Some girls are gold diggers. We're not talking about them. I don't appreciate no gold digging. Don't gold dig me. One time, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna be like this girl. Man, This girl told me, yo, this and that. I'm 19 again. This girl said something about yo. I just like, dudes with money and this and that. And she wasn't looking like nothing worth nothing to be all braggadocious. But I'm 19. I'm in it to win it, man. I had to sow my oats and do whatever. I'm like, yo, I'm in it to win it, man. What we doing? She's like, yo, I'm all about the money and this and that. Look, I got 2 bills in my pocket. I'm 19 years old. I'm not a crack dealer. I don't have 202 bills in my pocket. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Fool. This is what I'm saying to myself about her. But nah, so I'm trying to sow my own, and it's a win it, and it's a win it. It didn't work out quick. Because I'm like, yo, how could I do this here? Let me see if I could. I don't borrow clothes from my friends. So let me see how I'm going to impress. I'm going to dress to impress. And when I thought about my dressing to impressing, I did not even want to go through with it. Because I'm like, no, this ain't even going to work. Because this person here is gold digger. And you're not even that of anything to be gold digging anything. I'm telling you, man, I'm not even like that. But what's real is real. I'm not, whatever. You listen, man, I'm fire. Like when it comes to me and my self-worth, man, I'm fire, man. I already know, man. You come to my circumference, we're going to build. We're going to be great because I already know what I bring to the table for real. That's how I've been since I was a sperm drop. You know what I mean? For sure. I beat billions of people to the punch. I beat billions of people to the egg, man. That says a lot. That defined everything else to this point and beyond. This is what we're doing. But I'm not going to be wasting my time on some nondescript talking about she can hold 2 bills in her pocket and that's just for her. And I got to pay her way on the date. And I'm only 19. I'm not a crack. Come on, bro. But this is what I'm saying, man. Like when it comes to reality, right? Y'all got to find a way to connect in life and allow the crypto to supplement. Let that be a supplement. Don't let crypto be everything. It's corny. When you're streaming every day, talking about the same thing every day with some other men every day, about some crypto every day, that's unhealthy. Every day. Oh, you got to do it every day because this is your way to market? No, this is your way to be weird. This is your way to get sick. Huh? It affects your brain. It affects your wellness. Affects your well-being.